Blue oil. But check this out, listen up. Here's a fun fact for you. In terms of most purchased essential oil, this is number 4, okay? And we do a lot of things, so that's saying something.
Yep.
All right? If you knew that stat, great. If you didn't, you're about to find out why. Boom, bam.
So Deep Blue, I've got the pip here. We're excited to go off the pip. Deep Blue is specific for topical use, so you put it right on your skin. And it does have an S symbol, which is it could be sensitive to skin.
Ooh.
So just be aware of that. You might need to dilute a little bit.
It can be, can I just say something real quick?
Yeah.
It's sensitive to a lot of things. Like when you use Deep Blue, you better make sure you wash your hands because you'll mess around and touch your eyes and then you're going to find out what that S stands for.
Absolutely, because it's called the soothing blend, which means you can immediately feel it on your skin. And so it soothes, it can calm and help any kind of pain points. Yeah. So really quickly, as we go, we're gonna go talk to some experts today, and we're also gonna talk to people on how they're actually using the oil. But just so you know, the oil is a combination oil. It's a mixture. And it has wintergreen, camphor, peppermint, ylang-ylang, helichrysum, blue tansy, blue chamomile, and how do you even say that?
Osmanthus.
Thank you. Yeah. So it's a great blend, and it's a soothing blend. So it can soothe the skin. So let's.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, absolutely.
Does the blue chamomile make that thing blue? What makes it blue?
We'll find out.
We're going to find out right now. Let's go.
Yeah.
What's up, family? Tapping in real quick. Don't mean to bother, but me and Paige walking around asking people how they use Deep Blue.
Ooh, I use it on my shoulders to lessen the tension that I have.
Awesome.
After the long day.
Great.
Carrying a lot of weight. Yeah, we got you. Jace?
You know what? I'll tell you how I don't use Deep Blue. I make sure to never use Deep Blue right before I go to the bathroom.
Hey, that is a good point.
Good tip. Good tip.
Again,
Yeah.
Solid
sensitive.
advice right there.
Yeah, they should put that on the pip for sure.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
What up, dude?
What's up, bro?
Hello.
Hi, stranger.
Hi, how are you?
What are you doing?
Just, over here filming people, asking them questions about the product. Nothing too crazy.
Nice. About Deep Blue?
Yes. How do you know? Because of our shirts?
Yes. I'm just vibing.
Yeah.
No, we got a heads up.
Oh, good.
Nice.
Oh, good.
Okay.
But you know what? How I actually use Deep Blue?
Yes.
So I like actually using the blue tansy because when I hike, I get like hiker's toe, and it's very painful. So I actually put it on before I go for a hike, and then once I get up like to the top, then I'll put a little Deep Blue rub and take a polyphenol, and then I'll come back down and my toe's completely fine.
I
You good.
love that it's preventative.
Yeah.
So smart. Awesome.
Well, yeah, because what I used to do is just put the Deep Blue on beforehand, and that wasn't enough. Like you had to get the pure oil itself
Yeah.
to help.
So you put blue tansy and then
Blue
you put
tansy.
the Deep Blue rub.
Yep,
I believe there's blue tansy in this too. So
Yeah.
you just double the
doubled
impact.
I did.
We've heard that. People are layering it up.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you.
But let me make sure, because I feel like I'm going to go hiking pretty soon, so I
Yeah.
want to make sure. How many drops are you putting on?
Like 3 to 4.
Okay.
About
And
3 to 4.
And as far as like the rub, how much rub?
Just like enough to kind of give it a little base,
Okay.
right? So wherever it is like you're tender, because some people get, the heel, some people get the big toe.
Yeah.
Mine is the pinky or the toe right next to the pinky.
Great tip. Thank you so much.
We're going hiking. Let's go.
We're going hiking.
Thank you. So I know you're.
Polyphenol complex. I'm all
Talk to
about
us.
that.
Okay.
So I take it 3 times a week when I lift,
Oh, got it.
because I get sore really easily,
Yeah.
and so I take that before I do my workout. Actually, some people say take it after, but for me, I find it works better when I take it before.
Cool.
So I
Nice.
take it before and then go do my workout. I still get sore, but the recovery time is significantly quicker.
Oh,
That's
cool.
big time.
Maybe 24 hours.
Hey.
24
That's
hours and
awesome.
it's completely gone.
Good to meet you.
Obrigado, my friend.
Now get the mice.
Okay.
Sorry to interrupt, but not really. Whatever it is that you're talking about, I got important stuff to ask you.
Bring it on.
I'm actually going to have Paige ask them, right? Because you're the one who wanted to interrupt.
Let's go in. Yes.
right, let's
So
hear it.
sorry to interrupt your meeting. We're talking to everyone about Deep Blue, and we would love to know how you guys are using Deep Blue in your everyday life.
That's right
Well,
there.
as you can see, I keep mine very close. I don't know about you, Ruby, but for me, I love this after like a good workout.
Great.
Especially, if I've got like sore calves or something, just Deep Blue rub is actually my favorite for like a deep tissue, when I've got like that deep soreness. But then I do love the Deep Blue stick for just kind of the everyday, just quick.
Yeah.
Throw it on the shoulders or something like that.
Yeah, it's so useful, that stick. Oh, I love it so much.
So good.
I was gonna say, I'm a soccer mom. I have 3 kids in soccer, so it's a must.
Great.
After every soccer practice, every game, my kids are putting that everywhere.
Oh my gosh.
And they love it.
Yeah, I love it.
And they know how to use it, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, just
So easy, just topically.
Exactly.
Yeah, put it right on.
That's
awesome.
the beauty of it.
Okay, thank
you,
you
guys.
guys. You guys are awesome.
Again, sorry to interrupt.
Thanks for wearing a blue shirt today.
Not really,
It's like you
but-
knew we were coming or something.
Not.
Hi, Jen.
Hi, friend.
I don't see you for years, and then I see you like multiple times. I'm Paige.
Paige, what's up?
We're we're walking around asking everyone about Deep Blue and how you use it in your everyday life.
I love the stick.
Okay.
That has now, if I pronounce this wrong,
Copaiba.
Copaiba. Yep.
in it. I think that's an added thing.
Yeah.
And I don't like getting my hands all greasy.
Agreed.
Just pop the lid, ding-a-ling-a-ling.
Yep.
Love it.
Good to go.
Fantastic.
Road trips, my husband and I do summer road trips, and that is right in our little stand.
Oh, I love it.
Ready to go.
Need a little Deep Blue?
Take it with you.
You're the best. Thanks for letting us crash your desk.
Thank you, Jen. Dale, my man.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How you doing?
Good to see you.
You too. Sorry to bother.
Hey, no problem.
I know we got convention right around the corner, but favorite Deep Blue product and how do you use it?
Are you kidding me? Deep Blue stick.
No.
See? That's the
You
second
got
one.
it in your pocket?
I always have.
That's
I
fantastic.
use this on my calves. It keeps me running and it keeps me in my svelte figure.
You heard it. Let's
Yep.
go.
Anytime.
Awesome.
Thank you, Dale.
Thank you. That was fantastic. Thank you. So we're just chatting with people we run into, and we ran into Emily today. We're so excited. Tell us how you use Deep Blue.
Well, I use Deep Blue in all of the ways, of course. But before I run, I put it on the bottoms of my feet and on my knees. And it's amazing how I finish my run and I can run again the next day. It's amazing.
You're good to
love
Can I
it.
ask you, is it the rub? Is it the oil?
It depends on whether I want to get my hands in it,
Yeah.
right? That deep penetration, or whether I don't want to have anything on my hands.
Yeah.
And use the stick. So,
Okay. Oh, this another
and
one.
if you want to learn how to maximize Deep Blue,
Give it to us.
you drop the Deep Blue on the Deep Blue stick.
Oh, interesting.
Power tip right there, friends.
Yeah,
Nice, right
layering
there.
both.
Yes.
Fantastic.
I know.
I do
great.
like 2 laps and I'm puffed out. I gotta try this.
You do the same with the Serenity stick.
Oh.
Oh, good to
Serenity
know.
on the stick, right? Or maximizers.
Double impact,
right?
yes.
Yes, I love the layering thing. That's fantastic. Awesome. Thank you so much.
I don't like the lotion. I just don't like in my
Yeah.
hands.
Yeah.
And this is so handy.
It's the best.
Do you see I keep it at my desk?
Yeah.
Yes, you
Guess
do.
what Emily just
It's
taught
clean.
us? She taught us to put the oil on top of the stick before you apply.
So it can get in
double.
deeper and you get more.
Yeah.
Double
she
the
blew my
impact.
mind. Yeah. Blew my mind. Anyway.
It's the best.
That was
See?
so good. That was so good.
Listen, people love the real, genuine, like impromptu stuff.
Get real for me. I'm
So good. We'll come
Thank
hit
you,
you up then every week. we want to hear your review.
She did great.
Thanks, Jen. Love it.
How do you use Deep Blue real quick?
I use the stick all the time, because I go work out in the morning. I know it doesn't look like it, but I do go to
No,
the
you, hey.
I go to the
Come on.
gym on occasion,
I see you.
and my old man body feels it the next day, so I use the stick all the time.
Awesome. Also, I
One of the
love
few things
this
I keep in my car and in my bag everywhere I go.
this yellow shirt. We need more of this doTERRA yellow
do.
shirt. I
Well, this is the
love
guy to
it.
talk to.
Oh my gosh, Oliver! What's up? Ah, I'm so glad to see you. Okay, we're walking around just asking everyone how they use Deep Blue oil
Okay.
or any of the Deep Blues. Tell us how you're using that.
Yeah, oh man, I use Deep Blue all the time. Why? Because it really helps me
How you doing?
support my sport. When I play play basketball and after I play basketball, I always get this ankle hurting after I play basketball.
Okay.
So I put a Deep Blue every time before I play basketball and after.
Okay.
And it actually helped me be much better whenever I play it. So
Are you doing the oil, the stick, the rub? What form?
my favorite ones I use stick.
Yeah,
Because
stick.
I don't have to touch it.
Yeah.
For oil, I'll apply it maybe before I go to sleep.
Okay.
Yeah, and stick is when I don't want to touch my
Yeah.
hand touch the oil.
You don't want it on your hand.
Does it help your basketball shot though?
You know what? Sometimes maybe it does. There you go. Yes. You did play basketball too. Yeah.
Did you ball?
I do.
I'm a baller.
We play once.
Okay, I could probably, let's do bump out one day.
that'll be
I
fun.
could hold my own.
He beats everybody now.
No way.
No, with my high
Challenge accepted.
Let's go.
Thank you, Oliver. You're the best.
Thanks, Oliver.
Thanks for telling us your thoughts on Deep Blue.
Yeah, Deep Blue's the best.
All right, my man. Stopping you real quick. Favorite Deep Blue product, Deep Blue family, and how do you use it?
Favorite Deep Blue product? Deep Blue stick,
Yes.
because I don't have to wash my hands afterwards.
Yeah, smart.
And I mean, depends on what I'm working out that day, but I like to put it on before and after.
Okay.
Kind of help get warmed up and then help relax and soothe afterwards. But
Hey,
definitely the
Awesome,
stick.
awesome.
Guys, we have a very special treat. We stopped Dr. Cesar.
Yeah.
He was on his way to work on convention stuff and all of that. Really busy, but really quick, I want you guys to listen to what he has to say about Deep Blue.
Yeah.
Favorite Deep Blue product and how do you use it?
Okay, the Deep Blue, the favorite one is the roll-on presentation, the bar, the stick, the Deep Blue stick. It's amazing. I mean, the way how it works is easy to apply. You know, don't make a mess in your hands, and the benefit is wonderful. I mean, it stops the pain. You know, it produces relaxation, and it's very nice product.
Awesome. Thank you. Thanks for sharing. We appreciate it. Thank you.
That's the guy. This is the other guy.
Hi. Oh my gosh, we're so excited, you guys. We are with an expert, and we're excited to share him with you. This is my old friend, Brannick Riggs. Super exciting.
Just call me old.
Oh, no.
Right up the bat.
The disrespect.
I know.
I am old.
We're
It's
with
true.
Dr. Riggs today. Tell us who you are and what you do here.
So I'm Dr. Brannick Riggs. I'm an integrated family practice doc. The role I play at doTERRA, I am Vice President of Education and Chairman of the Scientific and Medical Education Committee, which is quite a mouthful.
Yeah,
I was
so
gonna
you don't
say.
do very much here then.
Just a couple-
Not,
just
yeah,
some stuff.
It's like not a big deal.
Just some things.
Some things.
My favorite thing to do, though, I'll be honest with you guys, is to be with wellness advocates.
Oh,
like meetings, yeah, whatever, we got to do those things, and you plan presentations, etc. But the bomb, like my favorite thing, is being with our amazing wellness advocates.
You're so good at everything you do, but I love watching you with the wellness advocates. I love it when they line up to ask you questions, and just at all the events you do throughout the year. I know you travel a ton. It's so fun to watch you just give like care to each and every person. It's amazing.
You're kind.
Yeah.
I
It's a
love it.
talent.
Yeah.
It's a skill, and I do envy him for a lot of that. But
Very kind.
that title, not that title.
Yeah, no, it's
a lot.
It's way too long.
Okay, so I got a kind of a long, it might be a long answer, but hopefully not. I got a ton of questions.
Yeah.
About Deep Blue.
I love Deep Blue.
Yes.
I just found this out, Brannick, but in terms of like most purchased essential oil when it comes to somebody being introduced to doTERRA, this is number 4 on the list.
Yeah, it's not buried down the list very far at all.
What makes it such a powerful blend and so popular, even with our new people?
It's one of those that you feel fairly quickly, right? I mean, you can use lavender, and it might take you a few nights to go, oh, okay, it's really helping, or but Deep Blue is one of those that it hits pretty hard. I always say it's kind of the gateway product for men.
Yeah.
A lot of men are saying, yeah, okay, honey, do that oily stuff, whatever, that's fine, until they have an issue in which the wife puts Deep Blue on them, and now all of a sudden they're like, yeah, keep doing that oily stuff. This is fantastic. This product really works. I was sharing with you the other day about an experience. I was speaking to a group of physicians in Hawaii. I had a meeting with about 12, 15 docs. This older doc walked in, this male doc, walked in kind of late to the meeting, sat in the back of the room, arms folded, leaning back, which all the body language was, I don't want to be here, but I am. We're going through a bunch of information, and finally I talked about Deep Blue Rub. We passed around a bottle of Deep Blue Rub. He kind of grabbed some, put it on his shoulder, and sat back, and we continued on with the presentation. About 3 minutes later, he's like, stop. Something's happening.
Real time? This is
And we're like,
fantastic.
okay, what's happening? He's like, it's getting hot
Oh my gosh.
right now on my shoulder. And we're like, yeah, you can expect that. It's going to get cool in a minute.
Yeah.
And he was like, from then on, so he grabbed the tube again, asked for the tube back, put it on another shoulder, and then he's pulling up his pant leg, he's putting it on his knee. Like it was like a bath in deep blue rub.
Oh my gosh.
And at the end of the night, he
was on fire.
Purchased every deep blue product that we had.
Oh, I bet.
Every one that we
I
had.
bet. That's so awesome.
And it was just, and he was engaged. Like his whole body language changed for the rest of the meeting. He's leaning forward, he's engaged, he's asking questions. And just from one experience with Deep Blue Rub.
I love that. That's
It's
so
great.
So cool.
And I actually have a follow-up question. It takes us back a little bit, but I mean, we're so intentional with our products.
Yeah.
And a perfect example is Shinrin Yoku. With Deep Blue, it was formulated with quite a few different oils.
Yeah.
Intentionally.
Yeah.
Can we maybe talk through?
Sure. So Deep Blue has wintergreen in it. It has osmanthus. It has peppermint. It has camphor. It has ylang ylang. It has helichrysum in it. I think, did I hit all of them?
Blue tansy.
Blue tansy.
I only
yes.
remember because blue.
Yes,
That's
blue
it.
tansy and blue or German chamomile.
Yes.
Not Roman chamomile.
Yes.
But blue or German chamomile. Those are the products that are in the Deep Blue oil. The Deep Blue rub adds to it eucalyptus and
I don't know any of that.
almond oil.
I didn't know that.
Oh, really?
So 2 other kind of ingredients in the Deep Blue rub that aren't in the Deep Blue oil itself. So the chemistry is really similar between the two, but not identical because you add in the eucalyptus that adds in a factor of 1/8 cineol, which has its own, benefits to the system when you add that chemistry to it. And then the almond oil is a great carrier that we've used in lots of other things, but almond oil in that Deep Blue rub as well, which kind of helps keep the chemistry sealed to the skin, allowing a little bit better penetration of the rub.
Yeah. So the actual oil is blue. Where's that coming from?
Okay, yeah. So the color blue comes from
I know, where did our oil go?
a chemical called chemazoline.
Okay.
Chemazoline. I know it sounds like a superhero. It's actually not, but it is chemazoline. And chemazoline isn't a naturally found product in the plant.
Oh,
chemical in the plant.
Okay.
Which people are like, so do you add that in, or what's the deal? But there's a chemical compound called matricine.
Okay.
That when you apply heat and water to it, the distillation process.
Okay.
It turns into chemazoline, giving it that deep blue color. And actually, when you look at any of the descriptions of chemazoline, it is described as exactly that, a deep blue oil.
Oh my gosh, it transforms through the process?
It changes into
that feels
deep
magical to
blue
me.
color.
I
It's
thought it
pretty
was
cool.
always blue tansy, I'll be honest.
Yeah, no, it's the blue of the blue tansy.
Very cool.
It's the blue of blue or German chamomile.
Oh my
that's
gosh,
the
what a
chemazoline
cool
that's in it.
tip. I feel really cool that you told us that.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm embarrassing myself because I'm finding a lot of
I
stuff
know,
out that
I know.
I should have
Because
learned 7 years ago.
We've both been with doTERRA for years and we're like, oh my gosh, I had no idea.
Yeah.
But the good thing is, nobody judges.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Nobody's judging.
Yeah.
Blue tansy is an interesting oil in and of itself in that it's got a high amount of the chemazoline in it. And when you put that blue oil on your skin, depending upon how quickly you metabolize things, that blue color may stay on your skin for minutes or hours and hours.
Is your hand blue? Oh.
I don't know if it's blue.
You metabolize well.
I metabolize
You
well.
do metabolize
Let's go.
well.
Come on.
That's right.
Dr. Riggs is here helping. I love it.
Okay.
Yep.
What causes, because what you mentioned with the doctor, there's this hot heat sensation, but then it cools down.
Yeah.
What causes that?
So remember, we have wintergreen in there.
Yeah.
Wintergreen is largely, 98, 99%, one chemical compound called methyl salicylate.
Okay.
And methyl salicylate, I know it's another big mouthful word.
Methyl salicylate.
I
had to try.
Wait, let me try. Methyl salicylate.
Dude,
Nice.
Was I there?
way to go.
Come on.
I feel really
Let's
cool.
go. You there?
So methyl salicylate is one of the compounds that makes us get warm, okay?
Okay.
So you get that warming effect from the methyl salicylate. Then you get menthol, which comes in our peppermint oil, and menthol is a cooling chemical compound that helps our skin cool down. So you get that warming, cooling effect by that chemistry playing off of each other. And the methyl salicylate hits a little bit harder and faster than does the menthol. That's why you get the heat.
There's a timing
and then you get the cool
Oh, very cool.
from it.
That's awesome.
Does it ever come back?
It can, depending on if you occlude the skin, depending on if you're
What does occlude mean?
Occlude meaning
Yeah, for me.
if you have if you have clothing that doesn't breathe very well, that chemistry staying
Traps
there can actually go through a couple of cycles of heating and cooling.
Okay.
Or like for me, if I put on deep blue and then I go through that heating cooling effect and then I go out and work in the yard or I go for a run or whatever, because I'm sweating, those pores are opening up, I also can get
Yeah.
another episode of that cooling.
Cycle through it.
And, yep,
Very
heating
cool.
and cooling.
You're so knowledgeable. This is so fun.
So I've heard an interesting thing. I mean, when I think about deep blue, I instantly think of my joints, sore muscles, all
Sure.
of that.
That's
but
the
then
common use for it.
Yeah.
Right. But then somebody said something about head tension.
Of course.
How?
Yeah, so putting it here, we call this the occipital triangle. So right where kind
Say
of
that.
the muscles.
Occipital triangle.
Occipital triangle. Look. You guys are.
I'm not even gonna try that.
You won't need me anymore because you know all the
True,
verbiage,
not true.
right?
You should have heard us earlier. I couldn't say any of these words. I messed up osmanthus. Did I say that right?
Osmanthus, you got it.
Okay,
It's good.
okay.
Yeah, it's a beautiful flower, by the way. So the suboccipital triangle back here, if you put deep blue right there along those muscles, then it helps alleviate some of that head tension. Similar to peppermint,
Yeah.
similar to past tense.
I was gonna say past
right?
tense, yeah.
Those other things can also help alleviate that. But that suboccipital triangle right here at the base of the skull, down to the shoulders.
Awesome.
That's it.
Do it.
You're doing it.
Do it.
Do it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm feeling
He's
it.
our guinea pig today. He's trying all the things.
Juan, you need some of this too. Let me try it.
Yeah, try it out for us.
Yep, the osmanthus occipital.
Yeah.
What's
okay.
it called?
Yeah.
Occipital.
Yep.
Yep,
Together.
that's it.
So what's your favorite way to use deep blue?
Okay, here's my favorite thing to do
Yeah.
with deep blue. Just because, so we have an orchard, we have a garden. I always say I'm the assistant gardener at my house.
Yes.
Julie's the gardener.
Yes.
Yes.
I work for the
Yeah.
manager of the garden, right?
Yep.
When we've spent a Saturday working in the orchard, pruning or picking, or we've been spent a Saturday working in the garden, I at 54, I have some sore muscles, right? It doesn't feel all that great. So my favorite way to use this, I'll go jump in a hot shower, as hot as I can stand it, which then turns your skin red, right?
Okay.
And it's super hot, but it also opens up all those pores.
Oh.
Get out of the shower, dry off, and then Julie will put deep blue on my back.
Okay.
The rub?
The rub, and it gets super hot. I mean,
my
like
gosh.
super hot because we've opened up all those pores to absorb as much chemistry as we can. Then it gets really cool, and then the next day I'm 100% fine.
What?
No problem.
Yep.
Yep.
I've never heard this.
Yep.
I love that.
Yeah.
Now,
we're gonna try this.
I'm gonna try it. I'm a little
Julie
scared.
can't stand it. It's way too hot for her to do
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So some people will experience that.
talked
It's
about
like
that.
too much.
Yeah, sensitive skin. It's
Right.
got a little bit of a warning there.
Correct.
So test yourself out.
So you just have to be a little bit aware of that. And the warmer your body temperature is, the hotter your skin is, the more you're going to absorb that chemistry. So just be careful of that if that's not what you're expecting.
Yeah, that's one thing I love about this is you can like feel it when you put it on, and so it's like you said at the beginning, it's different than other oils. You can instantly feel something,
Yeah,
and so that's
yeah.
fun. Feels like it's working.
My other favorite way to use it, I'll be honest with you, I have as in my role as a physician, as a practitioner, I do have individuals that come in that have just long-term discomfort in their hands, right? They wake up every morning, they're stiff.
Well said.
They don't feel good, right?
it.
Et cetera.
Discomfort, yes.
And so for those folks, what I tell them is layer the two products. Use your deep blue oil first, put it on, a couple drops, massage it into the hands.
Okay.
Then get your deep blue rub out and then put that over the top. Layering those two tends to have just a really, really good effect for those folks.
So cool.
Gives them some great relief.
Great tip.
But don't use the bathroom after that.
Yeah.
You want to be careful and wash your hands.
Yes.
That is true. Good tip.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is there anything else besides the copaiba in the stick that allows that to be delivered in a different way, or?
Yeah, so great question on the stick, because the stick is your deep blue oil, right? And then we've added copaiba to it, plus it has 10% menthol in it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh.
Right? So we have more menthol in the stick than we do in the rub or the oil. The reason for that is that menthol at 10% or higher allows us to say it is for pain. So the deep blue stick, we can say, is useful for pain.
Awesome.
Whereas the deep blue oil, deep blue rub, we can't make that claim.
Yeah.
But the 10% menthol in there. Now, plus the copaiba. The copaiba is a hero product.
yes.
We love that.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. The beta-caryophyllene and it is great at having us have a healthy inflammatory response, right? So I love that we've added copaiba to it, but that 10% menthol really does make a difference for us, and at least what we can talk about it, but also how that chemistry works in the
I've
system.
wondered why we could talk about it with the stick.
That's why.
You answered.
10% menthol.
Yeah, great. Awesome.
See, I thought it was just because of the copaiba.
Copaiba,
Nope.
yeah. Yeah.
All right. You said copaiba. I'm saying copaiba.
Depends on whether you're north of the border or south of the border. I find that when I'm south of the border,
They say-
it better be copaiba.
It better be.
Or else I'm going to be in trouble.
Yep.
Yeah.
And when I'm north of the border, you know, when I'm with my Irish friends, they don't care.
Yeah.
Copaiba is fine.
Copaiba.
It's fine.
Okay, good to know.
'Cause I will say one last thing.
Yeah.
One of the underdogs of the, as far as like benefits go, for me is the aroma.
Yeah.
I love the smell of deep blue.
Yeah. It smells fantastic.
It does.
Have you ever heard of people diffusing it? Not really.
I haven't. I'll be honest with you.
Just put it on your
No.
body and diffuse it.
But remember with the deep blue rub, right? We have some similarities to breathe oil.
Yeah.
Right? We've got peppermint, we've got eucalyptus in it, right? So when you put it on your chest, on your back, etc., you can also probably experience kind of that feeling of open airways because of that chemistry of the menthol and the 1,8-cineol.
Extra
that you
benefit.
find in the deep blue rub.
I love it.
So.
You have just killed it today. Thank you so much for all of your knowledge and for sharing with us. And it's just a pleasure. I hope we answered everyone's questions today. And
If not,
yeah.
put them, comment, right?
Yes,
Throw them in the comments and we'll get them answered.
Yeah.
Be great.
Awesome. Cool.
I have a cell phone.
Thank you. We'll message Brandon.
Yeah.
That's right.
Thanks, man.
Thank
You bet.
Appreciate you, my brother.
Thank you so much.
No problem, guys.
Okay, that's a wrap on Deep Blue. I feel like we talked to a lot of cool
That was a good
people.
one. That was a good one.
Yeah. So thanks for coming along with us. Please drop your review in the comments. We want to hear how you feel about Deep Blue, all the different products. We'd love to hear how you're using them. And don't forget to subscribe and like us. Anything else?
Try out the deep blue. If you haven't tried it, try it.
Yeah.
You have nothing to lose.
Yep.